Hello everyone, Alan Mallory here. I hope you're having a great week. If you followed my blogs, I've focused on work-life balance this month. That's something that I think is particularly important and worth thinking about and worth getting that balance right. It's difficult nowadays because with the working from home, the lines between work life and family life and leisure time can be a little bit more blurred, and we're expected to have our phones on and be available all the time. But there are a few strategies that I've used to try to maintain that balance, and it's not like I'm a master at it, but I certainly think about it a lot and try to get the balance right as best I can. The first is really just to prioritize that the family time, the leisure time, the adventure time. I enjoy a lot of things like mountain biking and running and cross-country skiing and outdoor activities, and I make sure that I put those things in the calendar, block out times for them if we're going to go for a family mountain bike ride, for example, and that makes sure you get to them. Otherwise, with the busy lives we lead, you just don't end up getting to them. The second strategy, I guess you could say, is just learning to say no to certain things. And in some ways, we've been taught not to close doors, and so in many ways, it's good to say yes to a lot of things, but you end up just overcommitting yourself. And this is especially true if you're high in the personality trait of agreeableness, and that in order to kind of maintain harmony and build those relationships, you just say yes to everyone, and you end up so busy that you don't have time for family anymore. And so that's one challenge that we have to be aware of. And I would say that the last is really to just involve your family in the work activities. I mean, that kind of blurs the lines, and so that's not maybe the best. But if you're doing a lot of business trips, for example, let's say your work schedule is a better way to put it. I travel a lot to different conferences, and whenever possible, I try to bring my family with me, and then I'll go to the conference and they'll go to the pool, for example, and then we'll have time to actually go out and do some sort of adventure. And I found that's a really good way to kind of balance those work commitments, those work priorities with family. I spoke at a conference once, and I remember the theme was climb the ladder and bring your family with you, and I thought that was a really good theme, and that as a reminder of the importance of family, and it's that much more important than the work, but we tend to get caught up in our work and we can forget the truth of that.